Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to the Mirror Mysteries. Let's get back into it. It's probably pretty close, let's see, to being completely done with this section of the areas. We've just got, let's see, one more item to find, one more item to place, two more items to place, two items to place here, one item to find, two items to place there, one item to find, one item to place there. And since it tells us if we're done in an area, we kind of know. I imagine this gear goes right here. We're done for now after we put that gear down. So what would be interesting is if it posts a different pop-up when we're done permanently. Let's see. What object would fit here? The dice? Yeah, dice with dice. And there must be something else to put here. A thimble. Or maybe this. No, that's not the right shape. Where's the thimble go? I bet it does go somewhere around here. We have a found object. Yeah, we have this. So there's nothing more to find in this section. Yet. Hey, it does go there. Interesting. Screen is finished. Everything was found and placed. There's nothing to see of any interest. You are finished with this place. So we just get a little ribbon and it says finished and we can't click on it anymore. Nice. So this goes right here. And then I guess maybe this can go here. So when objects are put like this, then oh, interesting. The thimble, now that this has been corked, scooped up this. And what else is there to do with this though? That's interesting. It doesn't say we're done here. And I can't do anything with this. But here's the thimble right there. So I clicked the thimble here and it put the thimble full of the vinegar here. This is very strange. So now this screen is finished. We're done for now here. It's kind of pushing me right into everything I would ever need. Just kind of have to wait for a second to see if we are finished for real. Do I put the vinegar right here and get the clockwork working? I guess I do. That's kind of far from what we've been doing up to this point. So we're looking for a key. Is there a key that has been revealed? I don't see a key. There's a key. Was that key always there, or did it just get revealed because of my actions? That's interesting. So we have a couple more to go. We're done for now here. the fact that it pops up that hint is kind of limiting how lost you could get by a little too much. I feel very much like I'm just getting taken down a straight path at this point. I mean, I've finished everything because it's pushed me to finish everything rather quickly here. And here we're gonna finish this, and I think we're gonna be done with the mirror because the mouse is back.
Oh, thank you, thank you! I can't believe you fixed it! Here, take these 2 mirror pieces. I hope they help you.
Screen is finished.
Well, it seems that I may have underestimated you. Indeed, you may be capable of repairing the damage you have caused. Now be on your way. Your children await you.
Again, it's really weird. Really, really weird. So we get 2 mirror pieces. We'll probably get 2 mirror pieces every time. We can't click anything to go into that mirror anymore. 1 mirror piece will fix this. 1 mirror piece will fix that. I have half the thought that the kids may have figured something else out and broken the mirror on purpose to stop this evil mirror from doing something worse.
What's going on here? Where am I? This place is so cold.
So effectively, this could have been like 7 or 8 separate games that they've just combined, and it very well may have been 7 or 8 separate games that they combined at some point in development, or maybe after development.
Greetings. I am
Look
the
at that
king
wall of
of this
text.
land. Look around. A lesson learned. Never argue with your wife. Odelia, queen and ruler of fire, left me for the realm of the underground, and I still haven't figured out how to apologize. Now it's freezing here. Get her to forgive me. Find a gift fit for a queen, and I'll give you the missing mirror pieces you seek.
Side quest. I'm so glad they're voicing this for me. I certainly wouldn't have wanted to read all that. Let's see. Here's a hoop that needs to be placed there. There's something that needs to be placed. Here's a piece of rock. Here's a piece of rock. Here's a shield. We can see a lot of things need to be placed here. Here's the horn. Let's see. Is this a piece? No. It's time to break out the magnifier. Is that something we need? I don't think so. A sword. There. 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 Here, that's one. Candlesticks. Take these tassels. There's another tassel. Keep on looking. Is that a rock? Yes, it is. So that's one item. Ready to be placed right there. That fixes that. there's a piece there. So what could be a disappointing surprise, but I don't think it will be, would be if this was the only scene for the second mirror whatsoever, and it was one of these games where the first section is long enough to keep your attention, but by the time you're in the second section it's pretty short and used up as far as ideas. That was certainly something that was done a lot back when shareware was a big thing. The first level of minigames, bigger and more interesting than the rest of it that they wanted you to pay for. There's another candle. I wonder where these pots and pans are. Ah, there's one hiding behind the kettle. Then there's this round. Nothing there, really. Is it already time to look for a hint? I don't feel particularly bad about taking the hints, really. It's just a simple matter of, do you want to save time or not? Let's see, is that something? No. Is that something? No. And I'm kind of having a problem seeing things through all the other objects that need to be placed. There's the head. Right there. But there's supposed to be a pot somewhere around here and I'm not seeing that. There's another tassel somewhere around here and I'm not seeing that. There's tons of objects that need to be placed. Let's see, one more quick look. Guess it's time for a hint. Show me what one of the things is. Right here is, I guess, a tassel. I can barely even see it, even when it's telling me where it goes. Let's see, where do you think the tassels belong? Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there, not there. That's an interesting conundrum in itself. There is a place to place these tassels, and I don't know where it is. How about another hint? Are we ready? Ah, there goes the tassels. Right there. And is there something here? Yes, there was. There was that horn. And that goes right there. So that helps a little bit. Here's the pot. This area, obviously, I wasn't paying enough attention to. So the pots and pans go in the next section. So we've got candles galore, actually. Let's see. Where are the last couple of candles? Yeah, it may be time to ask for a hint again. Just don't see them. And they're obviously not faded out. So they should be somewhere around this area. Sitting on the floor. Hidden. Hidden by something else. Perhaps? No, I can't find it. Seems like it takes 2 clicks to find it, to click a hint. That would be a nice feature. So that's one of them, was right there in that corner. Oh, one of them was right around the neck of the boar. That's why I didn't see that one. So, where is that last candle? One trick you can do here is you can certainly try to see what surfaces would line up with this angle, which kind of points it to being somewhere right here. And it is right there. It probably wasn't somewhere over there. It's not a perfect trick though, of course. So that was the throne room, and it looks like there might be 1, 2, 3, 4 more. It is going to be potentially a little bit smaller.
I hate the cold. Oh my, an unfinished snowman.
Do we need a dialogue bit between when we enter every new area? It really depends on whether or not they can make good dialogue or not. Right now we're kind of questioning it. The thing here is you're playing a hidden object game. I have a hard time believing they're going to convince me to fall in love with the character or be even particularly make the character even slightly interesting. I mean, so far the main motivation of the character is that her children were kidnapped, and she hasn't said anything that has caught my attention. I just don't know what they could do. They need her to start just kind of idly chattering, I would guess, saying things and talking about her family, talking about herself, doing things that would actually make her more of a multiple note person, or a person of note. There's one. And let's see, I thought there was one there. Double click that. Yes, there is one there. So that gets us the shovel. Are we done for now? No. We still have the snowman stuff. We need that stick. We need a snowball. And we need another stick. And we need a bucket of paint. But not that bucket. There's the shield. This scene, in comparison to some of the scenes in the first mirror, is nowhere as busy. It's pretty much all white. That's a lot easier to find things on. which is making it even easier to beat these sections. The first scene for the second mirror was kind of complicated. See, if we click here, everything fades out. So we even know between the scene and the sub-scene where we're looking. Yeah, this game feels like it may just hold your hand a little bit too much. It would, I don't know. I don't know if you want to limit the whole hint system behind the difficulty system, where if at the very beginning it said, do you want to play in hard mode or have hints? I don't think that helps anything. But there is certainly some options here that could have been turned off. They could have not told us when we immediately were done with an area and had nothing more to collect. Because it certainly is guiding us too much. We're not getting the opportunities to wander around. I wonder how you could put like a grinding system in here. Like maybe make it so you have to do some other kind of puzzle to earn hints. I don't know, something like a match 3 Tetris style puzzle. Or something similar, or something completely different even. But have a little bit of different gameplay style to earn the hints to the main gameplay. That would be an interesting thought to add to the mix. There it is. Snowman head goes right there. And I think we're done. Aren't we? I guess we're not. There's this one rod. Now we're done. Now we've got to place this. No, we don't have to place it. Interesting. That's the main issue with bigger games for sure, is that
it's pretty hard to cook without fire. Not a single flame in the entire kingdom. There seems to be some pots missing above the stove. I'm sure I can find something in this mess.
So yeah, like I was saying, bigger games would have a hidden object find potentially, although they don't really do it. AAA games usually don't do hidden object puzzles at all, because often, even playing the regular game, you end up doing a hidden object puzzle sometimes when they didn't intend for you to. But they do sometimes have hacking mini games. They do sometimes have some grinding where you go out and hunt, or you go out and farm, or you go out and do something else that is not the main gameplay mechanic of the game. And if you wanted to expand this further, I would imagine you would try to do something, but if you tried to add anything to this game, you run the risk of it stop being a mainly hidden puzzle game. I don't even know what that was, and I clicked on it and found it. Oops. That was just dumb luck. Let's see. Let's see. This one and this one. Is that all? Knife handles. Are there some knife handles in here? There's a knife handle. And then there's another knife handle. Is that it? No, that's it. So one of the things that might become apparent to people as you watch me play this game is my subconscious can see the objects a lot quicker, and sometimes quicker at least, than what my conscience will. So I'll be instinctually drawn towards an area and not register what I'm actually seeing. And so it feels like dumb luck when it is actually not dumb luck. It's just a strange coincidence of a good subconscious that over the years has been trained to see things that it's looking for. So that goes on the plate there. Here's a knife. Does that go on the plate too? Nope, I'm thinking too much about it. Where? Nope, that's pots and pans. Where would the knife go? No, what that? It's not that one. Yeah, I'm seriously, it does go right there. You just have to get it in the right place. Have to think about how you could really expand a hidden object game and just keep it going. The main issue with doing something huge like this, trying to do something like The Witness did, which is another game I've recently covered, or somewhat recently covered, is The Witness took one concept of a puzzle and made hundreds and hundreds of those puzzles. But he really did that by spending 4 years working on it, and I don't think the people who make hidden object games would want to do that, nor would anybody really even be that interested in a hidden object game to add 400 scenes. I think they certainly do the right thing by keeping the games somewhat small, usually a little overpriced, but sometimes they go for free too. They're cheap even if they are overpriced, most hidden object games. Just keep it somewhat small. It is definitely the style of game I would much rather play on the cell phone than, let's see, this right there. Yeah, so I'm looking for the wards. So I'm looking for like a beta and then a yeta, always that delta, and then an M. A B shape, a Y shape, and an M shape. Yeah. Are all, I think, hidden around here somewhere. That might actually be a really difficult thing to find all those letters. But yeah, I just don't. I would much rather play this on a cell phone and have it like download daily updates or weekly updates, maybe even less frequent updates, once a month, once every couple of months, have a whole season of it. It's kind of like the Where's Waldo books in a lot of ways. Where's Waldo is fun for the few pages you get in each book, but you really wouldn't want a 100-page novel of Where's Waldo puzzles. Although, speaking of Where's Waldo, it is kind of strange that there aren't any hidden object games that are kind of like that. I think it's time for a hint. I'm missing 2 things here and potentially 3 things, but I'm not sure I can see those right now. Oh, the cork was right there in front of me. And so that probably means the bottle is sitting right in front of me too. Again, people are probably screaming at the screen telling me, it's right there, you fool. Remember, it takes a little bit of mental energy to talk and have something interesting. See, it was right there. Uh, while you're recording on for YouTube, that usually drags my gameplay down. I would say about close to half my ability. Many times I've gotten into challenges in games and just not been able to do it while people were watching, and then I would play for an hour later when nobody was watching. Oops, clicking too much here, trying to cheat. Uh, and then when nobody was watching, I figured it out on the first attempt or second attempt. And then, of course, there have been times when I've straight up given up. Like, I'll give up now and ask for another hint. So, they're, like, right here? You say? Oh, yeah, put the pots and pans right there. And then when you put the pots and pans right there, here's your B, here's your Y shape, and your M shape. Right there. The screen is finished. So we finished that entire screen. That entire screen on the first try. And we have 7 objects that need to be placed here. We need to pick up 1 more object here and place 2 here. We have 14 objects to pick up here and 1 object to place there. And maybe we'll get 1 more area. But then when that's all said and done, we're gonna have that mirror done, and we'll just move on to the next one. Again, like I said, this was not gonna be a long series, but we are done for today. So as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.